Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Colonel Hatfield, commander of the 100th Missile Defense Brigade, welcome to today's Omaha Trophy presentation ceremony. We are honored to welcome Navy Rear Admiral William W. Trey Wheeler III, Chief of Staff, U.S. Strategic Command, who will present Colonel Hatfield with the 2019 Omaha Trophy for Global Operations. Also joining us today is Vice Admiral retired Mr. Walter Ted Carter, Jr., the President of the University of Nebraska, who serves on the Strategic Command Consultation Committee. My name is Master Sergeant Sarah Miller, and I am honored to be your Master of Ceremony for today's event. Thank you to those who are present here today, as well as those joining us virtually from around the world. Please rise for the arrival of the official party and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. Please be seated. The 100th Missile Defense Brigade is honored to be selected as the winner of the USSTRATCOM Omaha Trophy for Global Operations for 2019. This is the first time an Army unit and the first time an Army National Guard unit has been selected for this prestigious honor, which recognizes outstanding support to the STRATCOM mission of strategic deterrence. The Omaha Trophy, which dates back to the U.S. Air Force's Strategic Air Command, was originally created by the Strategic Air Command Consultation Committee in 1971. At that time, a single trophy was presented annually as a token of appreciation for the command's best wing. The SEC, an advisory group comprising business leaders in the Omaha area, became the Strategic Command Consultation Committee after activation of USSTRATCOM in 1992. Since then, the tradition has evolved to 5 awards to recognize USSTRATCOM's premier intercontinental ballistic missile wing, ballistic missile submarine, strategic bomber wing, global operations, space and cyberspace unit, and strategic aircraft wing. The soldiers before you and our soldiers who cannot be present today conduct the strategic intercontinental ballistic missile defense of the United States in designated areas. This is an unceasing responsibility in which these soldiers faithfully undertake. The brigade's history is filled with significant accomplishments since it was activated in 2003, and this dedication, success, and accomplishment was exemplified in 2019. The brigade continues to perform its vital role in the protection of North America against ballistic missile attack around the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ted Carter.
Well, good morning to the soldiers of the 100 Missile Defense Brigade. My name's Ted Carter. I'm the president at the University of Nebraska, but before I took that position just about a year ago, I just retired as a 3-star admiral in the United States Navy, serving 38 years on active duty. And I got to do a lot of things in my life. I flew off the flight decks of aircraft carriers for the better part of my career. And I just can't say how proud I am to be just representing the Strategic Command Consultation Committee, who sponsors this Omaha Trophy, as you just heard, a trophy whose history dates back to 1971. And it's not lost on me that in the history of this trophy, which has expanded from being offered to just one unit that was the best of the best in supporting our global national defense, to now 5 different trophies. And you're representing the category of global operations. And you're the first Army unit to ever get it. And you should be incredibly proud of what that means. Now, I know a lot of you don't know me, and I'm going to be up here for just a couple minutes, but my history goes back to flying in the F-4 Phantom, the F-14 Tomcat. In fact, I was in Miramar, California in 1985, going through the Top Gun course when they were actually filming the movie. Now, I know only a handful of you are even old enough, maybe a lot of you haven't even seen that movie. But in that movie, there's this idea of being the best of the best, and there's this Top Gun trophy. Well, I'm in to let you in on a little secret. There really isn't any Top Gun trophy. But when it comes to global defense, when it comes to a no-fail mission that you are engaged in, I'm proud to be here today to represent the 24 consultation committee members to give you a trophy that represents the best of the best. And it's named after our largest city in the Midwest, our largest city in Nebraska, the city of Omaha, with over 500,000 people. And the name Omaha may not mean anything to you right away. You know, Peyton Manning made it famous as a quarterback as he yelled the word Omaha, is prepared for action. And I like to think that's who you are. And every time you go to work, every time you do your job, you have to be ready. And the American people, most of them have no idea they sleep peacefully every night under the very blanket of freedom that you provide. So from my perspective, be proud of who you are. Be proud of the fact that you are the first Army unit to ever receive the Omaha Trophy. Congratulations.
Thank you, Admiral Carter. Ladies and gentlemen, Chief of Staff of the United States Strategic Command, Rear Admiral William Wheeler.
Thanks. Okay, first thing, formation. 10, hut. Stand at ease, please. All right, a little bit better. All right, at least you could look this way. Hey, what a beautiful morning. Oh, I'm an old Florida boy. So anytime I get told I'm coming somewhere that's near the mountains that has potential for snow, I get nervous. So I do appreciate the gorgeous Florida winter that we're having this morning. So thanks for letting me come out. It's a heck of a time right now, isn't it? I mean, it is just a hard environment for us to work in. But this was important. This was important for us as U.S. Strategic Command to come out here to say thank you and to say well done. So that's why I'm here. And I know this is a little bit out of the ordinary for you folks, to come out of your sequestration and isolation and all of those things to be a part of this. But thank you for letting us come out and be a part of this with you. So first, let me say thanks to the University of Nebraska President, Vice Admiral Carter, for making the trip out here with us. It is a very, very close relationship that we have at U.S. Strategic Command with the community and the state of Nebraska. And to have him be a part of this is significant, and hopefully it adds to the significance of the award that you're receiving today. So Colonel Little, Colonel Hatfield, on behalf of my boss, Admiral Richard, the commander of U.S. Strategic Command, again, thank you for letting me be here today and sharing the recognition for the 100th Missile Defense Brigade. So as you all know, STRATCOM, U.S. Strategic Command, is a joint command. It's an organization comprised of soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, civilians, space professionals, and anyone else we can gather up to get after the mission of the nation, which is the protection protection of our nation, strategic deterrence. You know, the probably the most sacred mission that we have in the Department of the Defense. So in the spirit of jointness, you know, you've got a couple Navy admirals on an Air Force base presenting an award that's sponsored by civilians and being presented to an Army unit. So that's about as joint as you can get. And you know, Chris reminded me of that on the way out, and I said, you know what, that's a great comment, and it does set the stage for today's events. And as mentioned, you know, the first Army unit to receive the award since the inception of the award back in 1971. That's pretty cool. That is really good, and again, a testament to the job that you folks are doing. So again, well done. So when I think about it, you know, simply put, the mission of the 100 Missile Defense Brigade is the protection of the homeland, protecting us all, you know, from a missile attack. And like I mentioned earlier, there is no other mission that is more sacred to the Department of Defense than doing just that. So to the men and women of the 100th Missile Defense Brigade, thank you for being on that wall. Thank you for keeping us safe, 24/7, 365. You know, it's extremely impressive that you do it. You know, in the Navy, you know, that our submariners have a saying, they're the silent service. You kind of represent that same motto. You know, you do your job without a lot of fanfare, never looking for praise, just want to do your job. That's awesome. That's awesome, and you do it with professionalism. What hit me in the discussion we just had up in the conference room was the complexity of the mission that you perform and the technology that's involved with that mission. But regardless of the complexity, regardless of the technology that you have to do it, it still comes down to people, soldiers and civilians that are well trained and well led, executing their duty day in, day out, 24/7, 365. I love the motto, 300, protecting 300 million. Yeah, I tell you, that says it all. So again, thank you. So on behalf of Admiral Richard and the 150,000 people that he represents as part of the U.S. Strategic Command enterprise, on behalf of the Consultation Committee, the people of Omaha, and really the entire state of Nebraska, congratulations, well done, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Rear Admiral Wheeler. Now the reading of the official award citation. Attention to orders. The 100th Missile Defense Brigade, GMB, distinguished itself with exceptionally meritorious service and achievement from 1 January 2019 to 31 December 2019. During this period, the highly adaptive brigade proved its capability to defend the homeland and designated areas through a successful flight test launch of 2 ground-based interceptors which destroyed their target, a threat representative ICBM, in the exo-atmosphere. The soldiers of the brigade ensured the security of the nation through constant 24/7 vigilance. The unit provided support to multiple exercises and certified in the highest levels of internal and external evaluations of both brigade mission essential tasks, defense of the homeland security from ICBM attack, and the site security of the missile defense complex at Fort Greely. The 100th Missile Defense Brigade is the only military unit in the Department of Defense tasked with the strategic missile defense of the homeland and provided exceptional support for missile defense readiness and operations in defense of the United States. By their exemplary performance of duty, the members of the 100th Missile Defense Brigade ground-based mid-course defense have brought great credit to themselves, the United States Strategic Command, the United States Army, and the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Michael Hatfield, Commander, 100th Missile Defense Brigade.
Sir, the one thing I think we were all hoping to hear was that that resounding "whoa" from you as you gave this award to the Army. So on behalf of the Army and the Army National Guard, we are pleased to accept this award on behalf of the 100th Missile Defense Brigade. It's an outstanding honor. And as the Army says, it's people first and winning matters. And the reason that we won was based on the people that are reflected here in this formation and those leaders who could not be here today, because our enterprise is, in various locations as we defend the homeland. As the Admiral said, that we're the 300 defending 300 million, and it's that reflection of that those interlocked Spartan shields as a small group of warriors defended their home. And that's really what we do here. And it's the interconnected shields of our various crews at the Missile Defense Element at Trey Air Force Base, at the Fire Direction Center at Fort Greely, Alaska, at the DET at Vandenberg Air Force Base, and then also our enterprise of soldiers, Department of Army civilians, contractors, access control personnel, where we do that homeland defense mission, destroying ICBMs, and also that critical installation facility security of defending our assets. So that's that interlocking shields where every person has that part of the mission for our overall success. In 2019, as the award read, had various things that were unique about what we did and what we accomplished. And one of those was that flight test demonstrating our capability of a salvo to destroy an incoming ICBM threat. And that's what we're about in terms of not only the operational mission, but we're also highly involved with our various mission partners and stakeholders as we do RDT&E development to continue to improve our capabilities to defend the homeland as we continue to maintain pace with our competitors. So once again, this is a reflection of our people, your hard work, your dedication to mission, our families that support us in that mission, and our overall enterprise of working together with the Missile Defense Agency and our other mission partners. So gentlemen, once again, thank you for coming here today and supporting this great brigade. And on behalf of General Karbler, thank you for visiting us here at Peterson Air Force Base. From Brigadier General Laura Cleland, the tag of the Colorado Army National Guard. Also from Major General Sachs, the tag of the Alaska Guard. All of these great leaders are part of this enterprise, and they provide the capability and the people that are critical to the mission. So once again, to our Spartans out here, thank you for all that you've done on defending the homeland. It's been a great mission since 2003, and we only continue to get better. So for everybody at home, know that our watch continues, and we will remain ever vigilant. Strike.
Thank you, Colonel Hatfield. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in the playing of the Army song. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. Thank you to Rear Admiral Wheeler, Mr. Carter, the U.S. Strategic Command, and the Strategic Command Consultation Committee.